Are you a bad MLS fantasy owner? Does your team deserve to be blown up? It's okay, no judgments here. In fact, I can even identify. After all that presidential bluster, Borg's hot takes are still way down in 1,173rd. That's a mouthful. And it's not bad, but it's not exactly elite either. Fortunately, even the sad sackiest of us get a fresh start in round 15. What's that mean? Unlimited transfers. Why are you getting them? Because only 10 teams play this round. Of course, if you're smart, you'll use your new lease on life wisely. Though only 10 teams play, a DGW bonanza looms in round 17 as 12 of 20 get the double game week treatment. 6 of those overlap too, meaning the forward-thinking among you will focus your transfer market dealings around Montreal, New England, Seattle, LA, DC, and Columbus. With that in mind, here are my best bets from all 6 for this round and beyond. And we start with Montreal, who've suddenly won 4 out of 5 and should be squarely on your fantasy radar with NYCFC up this week and good matchups on the horizon. So should Ignacio Piatti, who's my must-have for round 15. And while the Impact defense isn't exactly fancied in the fantasy world, the experts over at Reddit have opened my eyes to Laurent Simon. Check out his CBI numbers, folks. Shutouts are just a bonus. Up next, the Seattle Sounders, only they aren't making things easy with all these international call-ups. If I was a betting man, though, I'd wager all those Gold Cup call-ups stick around until the end of round 17. Thus, my picks are pretty straightforward. Stick with Deuce and rotate him out later. But instead of Brad Evans, give Tyrone Mears a try. He's cheaper, won't force you to burn a transfer later, and is nearly as productive despite fewer CBIs. The last of my 3 best bets are New England, who are slumping but figure to hit a hot streak at some point here. Or at least that's what Revs fans are telling themselves. I'm telling you to take a closer look at Scott Caldwell in Jermaine Jones' absence, mostly because I have no idea who Jay Heaps will play on the flanks. Up top, it's gotta be Chuck D, and I feel like he's got a goal in him against the Fire. As for the remaining 3, there are pitfalls with each. Columbus have explosive attacking potential. Remember, potential, they don't always deliver, but they've been inconsistent apart from Kai Kamara and have a bye in round 16. Just remember, if you go this route, you'll need a replacement come next week if you bet big on Crew SC. As for DC, who we've all been betting big on, Ben Olsen seems to delight in throwing fantasy owners for a loop. DGW Bonanza's lost the squad rotation. That's killer. With that in mind, this week's pick is just someone who will start. It's anybody's guess. I just don't think it'll be Fabian Espindola on that Orlando turf. He's still got some time to recover. Finally, the Galaxy, who are keenless this week and seem punchless without the Irishman and Jose Villarreal in the lineup. Enter Nacho Maganto, who's dirt cheap at $4.7 million and might just be LA's best bet for attacking production. How are you taking advantage of the fresh start? How do you plan on attacking round 17's DGW flood? Help your fellow owners out in the comments section below and make sure to get your team in by 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday night. Godspeed and good luck.